Hey everyone, it's Logic X. Welcome back to another video. So I recently showed off my 3D printable tubular padlock that I've been working on, and I've recently made some changes to the design, so I figured I should do a new video on how to assemble it. So first we'll get it all apart. Alright, here we have all of the parts of the lock. The first thing to note is this was originally designed to use the shackle as well as ball bearings from a broken ABUS 7240, but there's a new option available. I now have STLs available for a 3D printed version of them. As a quick note, these are intended to be printed in two halves and glued together. In my case, I used ABS to print them and welded them together with acetone, but you can also print these out of PLA and glue them together with a glue of your choice. Assembly remains the same regardless of whether you use the metal shackle or the plastic one. So first thing you're going to want to do is some post-processing on some of the parts. This one in particular still has an unsupported overhang. You'll just have to clean that up with side cutters or some files. Also, the core, you may have to clean up the bottom edge. The goal is just to make sure that these two pieces can rotate inside of each other freely. The next thing you're going to want to do is clean up the lands on the keys. Just stick the key into the plug and insert all of the key pins, and you just want to make sure that these are all flush up against the bottom of the plug here. If they're not flush, just take a file or something to the flats on the keys and work them down until this is totally flush. Afterwards, we're going to get these key pins out. It will make assembly later a whole lot more easy, but you will want to keep these in order. Alright, we're going to assemble the locking mechanism first. So insert your two ball bearings into that little slot there, and then take the pawl and insert it with the small side of the trapezoid facing downward. That should sit in there nicely like that. And then take the core and insert it. All of your 5 holes should line up. And then you can slide the top retainer plate over top of everything. Flip it upside down, and we can now install the key pins and the driver pins over top. Yeah, you may have to wiggle the core a little bit to get them to line up properly. Now we can install the springs. And then carefully press the spring cover plate on top of all of them. And then you can slide the bottom retainer plate in over all of that. Now from the top, you should be able to open it with the key. Come on, there we go. And install the spring pin and your shackle. And we now have a fully assembled and fully functioning lock. Just like that. Alright, so if you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And don't forget to have a good one.